Hey everyone. Alright, so here's my next tutorial, and I thought it would be interesting to take the look that I do when I'm in drag, like my default go-to signature look for Misty Maven, and instead of doing it full out and in drag with hardcore highlight, contours, overdrawn lips, eyeshadow blown all the way out to like my temples, like I thought it would be fun to take that look, but do it as if I were doing it on an actual woman who wanted more of a dramatic look, which is this. This is the same exact look that I do when I'm in drag. I just tweaked things so they're different, so you'll see that later and hear me talk about that later. Mainly the glitter, because there's not nearly as much glitter on my eye. And then also, like for my lips, I didn't overdraw them. They're not as dramatic as they normally are. I actually really like how they look toned down, but yeah, even the cheeks, like I use the same blush color, and normally it's like and like just thrown on there like someone shot me in the face with a paintball gun, but it's toned down in this, so I'm gonna keep rambling, so I need to stop. So with all of that said, let's just go right ahead and get the tutorial started. Okay, so the first thing that I actually do is I do my crease first, and depending on the night, I'll either use Raisin Blush from MAC, or I'll use Poison Plum eyeshadow, which is that bright purple from Sugar Pill, or sometimes I'll mix them for this look to tone it down just a little bit. You can still see it's kind of intense, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take the Poison Plum from Sugar Pill, and you can see I have that on my brush. Then I'm going to go in and pick up some Raisin from MAC, so now you can see they're both on my brush. And then I'm just going to apply those in my crease. And you can see it's purple, but it's got like that reddish brown tinge to it from the blush. And then I always wing it out. So I'm just gonna go in and draw on a little wing. No tape. I don't like using tape. I think most people have heard me say that on Twitter quite a few times. It's just not my preference. And the reason that is if you want to learn how to do a straight line and have it clean without using tape, people always say, oh, well, you need practice. Using the tape isn't helping you practice, because with the tape, you're still being sloppy. If you want practice, you practice doing the line yourself. That's just my personal opinion, but to each their own. If you like using tape, if it's easier, then use tape. Now that I have that, I'm going in with Poison Plum, and I'm just putting that underneath my eye. I'm not picking up the Raisin Blush this time. It's just strictly Poison Plum. Now for this look, I'm doing things different than I would if I was in drag, but this look is different. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in with liquid liner. My favorite liquid liner is the Art Liner from Lancome. It's black, so just any black liquid liner will do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to line right here. I thought I pressed record, but I didn't because I'm not using my brain, but I put some on the top as well. And I forgot to mention, the first brush that I was using is from OCC. It's one of their synthetic brushes. Well, all their brushes are synthetic, but some of the brushes that I've been using, I'm going to do a brush video for you guys, because all of the brushes I've been using lately have been synthetic. So, but to get back on track, now I'm going to go in with a little brush like this. This is from Royal. And then I'm just going in with my NARS Pandora Duo, picking up the black. And then I'm just going to put the black right on top of the liquid liner that I already put down. But then I'm also going to draw in my crease. And then blend the color up. I want a little bit more flare, so I'm just going in with that brush that has residue from Poison Plum, and I'm just extending the swing out just a little bit, nothing too drastic. Now for the glitter, I normally use, like I said before, glitter all over my entire lid, but since I'm toning this one down a little bit, I still want that sparkle. So on top of just doing the lid a normal color like that, I'm still gonna use my glitter. I'm gonna use Beige from OCC, which is like my #1 favorite glitter from them. And then I'm just taking an eyeliner mixing medium I don't have an actual liner mixing medium, so I'm making my own. And the thing I'm just using my LA Splash eyeshadow base slash sealer. It's gonna work just the same because this is what I use. If you don't have this, if you don't have eyeliner mixing medium, you can just use lash glue. Just do a thin line of lash glue instead. But I'm just going to take this and then right at my lash line. And I will say this, if you're wearing false lashes, I would do mascara and then apply your false lashes first and then do this after. Or even do like a line of black liner, do mascara, then false lashes, and then do this. But now that it's on, I'm just gonna pick some up on the brush, and then I'm just going to do a line of glitter. If you already have a glitter liner, then you could just use that instead. It'll save you a few steps. Now that the glitter's on, I'm going in with pale yellow eyeliner from MAC, and I'm just putting that on my waterline. Now I'm going to go in with another liquid liner. This one's from Illamasqua. It's called Glister. It's like the coolest liquid liner because it's a nude color, but it has sheen, like a really cool sheen to it. And I'm actually just going to put that right here on the inside corner. Then I'm taking the art liner again, and then just right here, on the inside corner of my top lid, just gonna apply some to deepen it up. And then I'm just gonna press a little bit of the black from the NARS Duo on top of it. Now I'm just gonna go in with a brow highlight color and put it underneath my brow and blend it down to soften the edge of my crease color. Like so. I'm gonna move on to cheeks. Normally I use this Dolly Pop from Sugar Pill. It's bright pink, but it's all in product control. I'm actually gonna use it right now still. Like I said, it's all in product control, so I just want a little color on my cheeks. So I'm just going to use a very light hand and make sure there's not a ton of product on the brush. And you can see, using a bright color like that can give me color without being too much. Now it's time for lips. I switch up my lip liner and I switch up my lip color. Sometimes I do a glossy lip, other times I do just lip tar and then I'll pat glitter on top of that. It all depends, but this is my go-to default lip, so I'm going to use Night Moth lip pencil from MAC. Then before I do any kind of blending, I just go in with lip tar. This is Memento. And I apply that. And remember with lip tars, you don't need a lot. I apply it straight from the tube only because it's easier. But I just do a little dot and then just use it to spread it around. I don't squeeze it out. It's not lip gloss. This is not lip gloss. It's a lip color, like lipstick, lip lacquer. A little bit goes a long way. So I squeeze a little dot out in the middle, and then I just use the tube to spread it around. Then once I have that on, I smudge my lips a few times, and then I'll go in and do some shading with my liner. To make my lips look a little bit more full. Then once that's on, YSL Golden Gloss number 40. Yeah, number 40. Don't know the actual color name, but I'll put it on my blog. And then I use this for shine and to blend everything better. Smudge, 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 and then the lips are done. So that means the look is done. It looks funny since I don't have hair on and it's not hardcore drag and toned down. But yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. again, I showed you, you can take something that I do that's very, very dramatic, and you can switch things up and tone it down so it's not as dramatic. Granted, this is still quite the dramatic look, but it's not nearly as dramatic as it looks when I do it full out and in drag. But then just switching things up, like if I do a full glitter lid and you're not comfortable with that, do glitter liner instead. There's so many things you could switch up. Just don't do the lips as dramatic. Maybe you just like the lips, so you can take the lips from this look. Possibilities are endless. So again, hope it's helpful to some of you, and until my next video, I will talk to all of you soon. Bye.